Alright, so we have a full-size battery in here instead of the lawnmower battery he had in here, and we got it. Still using his crappy little down bracket, but I did put some longer studs on here. They're just temporarily taped because I just snipped them off. I didn't grind them yet. I have a new alternator coming because this one, the back bearing is gone. The pulley just literally goes like this. He had one belt on here instead of two. Radius arm bushings were just decayed to nothing. He had the power steering pulley all the way back to here. So the belt was just on a severe angle. I really don't even think this is right for the vehicle because the fact it's got to be out so far where it's barely even half on the pulley, in my opinion. The valve for the steering box leaks severely. I know he said he did a lot of work, but honestly, I feel like he's kind of one of those people that he sees something on a video and assumes, oh, I can do that because I have some tools. But no, there's a difference between owning tools and actually knowing how to use the tools and stuff. So, you know, anyway, these hood springs, I'm trying to track down the actual ones because these aftermarket ones are really light and kind of suck. Started scraping in here. Have to wire all this out and everything, and then we'll end up fixing it and resealing it. Same with this line up here. That's going to get fixed. This will get resealed. So, we have the factory air box. Not in very good shape though, but we do have it. The little rubber ends for here are on order. Springs are coming in for this. New rubber body mounts because these ones they're just so squished that everything's kind of sagging. These are in now. Got new steering linkage, drag link, inner outer tie rod, and all that. It's on order. I don't know if he did these brake lines, but they're leaking all over the place. I mean, yes, this is the wetness is the steering fluid, but the brake lines do leak too. You can see it's got new wheel cylinders and hoses. Supposedly the transmission was rebuilt at a shop, but I forgot to put the cover on, so we had to order one of those. I believe he did the exhaust. This side actually doesn't look as horrible. But anyway, it's got two rear tanks, new rear drums, and I don't know if the stuff in the back's new. I will assume, but who knows if the drums, like if the hardware's all that good. You can see the body line sags, so the floor's not rotted, it's all just the rubber's disintegrated. But I think it had a fifth wheel on here at one time, judging by the brackets. And it's got this style shackle on here where it's like a rocker arm. I don't know how you let me see. Can I turn this light on? Oh, there we go. Okay, this goofy style shackle here. So instead of just flexing, it actually puts pressure here to distribute the weight more. I've only seen that on one other vehicle at a junkyard, but it was all stripped down, so I'm not sure if it was another camper special from Ford, or because I don't know if that's a Ford thing or if that was an aftermarket company that offered those. Got a step. I don't know if that's a factory option or not because I've never seen one like that. It's interesting how he bent this all out of the way to get into where the starter is. Some of his pretty welds. Yeah, you can see the body mounts are really pretty darn flat. Some more wiring. I'm not really sure what all that is. It's some really small wiring, so I'm not sure what that even be. It almost looks like phone wire. It's kind of odd. Now on the coil springs, there is a little nub. The end of the coil ends in here. He had it way over here, so the springs weren't actually sitting in here correctly. Also, these were loose quite severely where the washer was moving. I'm not really a fan of how he did his lines either for his transmission. Core support's nice and strong. It's got no lower bolts, so I'll have to get some. We did reordered the bumper guards. Those were gone when we got it. So this needs to all be put back on. These little plastic clips, I don't know, not nearly as good as the old metal ones were. They're kind of shitty. The body tag's missing for some reason. I mean, I got the VIN number still, but as far as I remember, there's a tag that goes there that explains the manufacturing plant or whatever the hell it is, but I don't know why that's gone. But the VIN number itself to the vehicle is still on it. I have no idea why they would remove that. You can see these towers here and stuff. The upper assembly is nice and strong. Not rotting out here. The windshield, I'm out of something else for sure. It's got remnants of blue paint on it from overspray. So this was replaced. So I don't know if the back glass was replaced, but the rubber at least was. This is I thought it was broken, and it's actually it's like the decorative cover is broken. But you can't buy just the button for some reason. We have new door weather stripping is on order because this stuff is fragile. We have 3-point seat belts that are also on order. So those plugs will come out and the shoulder straps will be in here. For the most part, everything seems fine. And the things that aren't fine, I am fixing. I don't mind fixing stuff. I hate fixing everyone else's, screw-ups and band-aids. When they put band-aids on top of band-aids and just keep doing that over and over and over again. It really is frustrating for anyone that's trying to do it correctly. Or at least affordably for their current budget. Okay, so this here and this, I bet he had some sort of lock here. So that way, couldn't just pop the hood. I don't think it's quite as big a thing of stealing carburetors and stuff nowadays, but back in the day it was.